good, YouTube? You know what time it is. You heard the intro. It's time for another story time episode, man. It's going to be a good one. You know why? Because this episode should drop probably either the day after or 2 days after my birthday. So for the special occasion, I'm going to talk about the best birthday that I kind of don't remember. My 21st birthday. So let's get it started for real. So like I said in the intro, man, we're going to talk about my 21st birthday. The reason why my 21st birthday is one of my favorite birthdays is because I got belligerently drunk, and it took me a while to remember what the hell happened for my 21st birthday. So let's start off from the very beginning. So we started off the morning. I had an 8 a.m. class. It was my 21st birthday, September 26, 2013. The kid just got offline. I was no longer pledging anymore. You heard me? I hit 21. I was single and ready to mingle, you know what I mean? Some light. What was it? So we woke up 8 o'clock in the morning. Me and my best friend at the time, Nick. I'm not sure why he got drunk. It wasn't his birthday, but fuck it. You know, friends get fucked up together. We woke up that morning. We got like one of those big, like, 32 ounce, like, little styrofoam solo cups of McDonald's sweet tea, and we mixed it with vodka. So we went to our 8 a.m. class, lit as fuck. It was dope. We went to work from 10 to 3. We went there drinking Fireball, because Fireball just came out that year. That was the year that Fireball hit the college campuses. It was crazy. Everyone was drinking it. So we had Fireball and Dr. Pepper, Fireball and Coke. We were just drinking that whole day or morning. So that was my day. I started off by drinking a lot that whole day. I took maybe a 2-hour nap in between work and our work meeting. And that's when that's all the PG stuff, all the light shit. Now let's get to what made my birthday, the 21st birthday, the absolute craziest, dog. So after we come home from our work meeting, because me, Nick, and Justin, my roommate, we all work together. We got 2 of us lived in the compound, and Nick lived right across the way from us, from our apartment. So he was a compound honorary. That's what we called our dorm back in the day. You heard me? So apartment. So after we leave our work meeting, my second shift we go back to the apartment. I go through, I open the door, surprise! Oh shit, my nigga JC, just 21st! My homies were in there. My homies were in the compound. We were about to have a good ass time. We started off by just popping bottles. What'd I get? I can't remember everything they got me, but they got me a shit ton of shit. I got something called Vendy. I guess it's a champagne. They gave me my favorite vodka. They gave me, because that's all I used to drink back then. My alcohol taste was only vodka. So I knew Pinnacle Whip vodka, normal vodka, and other variations of vodka, maybe some rum, but that was all I drank. So we just had all of that. We started off the night with, what was it? I started the night with 5 shots of vodka and 2 mixed drinks. And the whole bottle of Vendy, which is again, it was some type of champagne. I don't know, K-Dot got it for me. So we left the compound, we went to Ale House, because in Fort Myers, the thing that you do for your 21st birthday is you go to Ale House and you get the bucket. The bucket is this big ass, bucket that niggas throw up in because they get fucked up and drink absolutely way too much. So that was the idea, was for me to get into the bucket. So we leave from the compound and we start driving to Ale House. I'm definitely drunk at this point, but I'm having a great ass time. I didn't know that I was having a surprise party in the compound after work. So when they picked me up and took me over to Ale House, I thought we were just eating to go out for the night. When we get to Ale House, there was another surprise party waiting for me. This shit was lit. Everyone that I actually was there. My ADP was there. My dean showed up. The girl I had the biggest crush on at the time, Fran, she came through. It was a bit, shouts out to Daniel, my best friend Daniel, because I think it was him or it was Justin. It was someone that got Fran to go to my 21st birthday party, and it was embarrassing, but it was amazing that she came. This is the only girl that's ever told me I was too short to talk to or date her. In my defense, Fran and I are the same height, so I'm not too short, I'm just not tall enough. 2 different things, but fuck it. We're gonna go back to the story. So we're at Ale House, we're drinking, we're having a good time. What they do? They gave me this drink called the Four Horsemen. Look it up if you don't know what it is. It is 4 of the strongest dark liquors in the world. They gave me 4 of those and they called that adult apple juice. Didn't know it, drank them straight because I'm a real ass nigga. Kadar gave me 5 shots of tequila. Jordan Nation gave me 5 more shots of tequila. I think Justin got me a shot of, I think it's called a lemon drop shot. Nick got me some other drink. And my dean got me, not my dean, my ADP, he got me some like rum and coke drink. So add all that shit up. That's what I had at that time. And I promise you, the bucket was used. I was mid-sentence, drinking, shimmying, hitting all these new moves on them. And like Fran sat right across from me. She was like wishing me happy birthday and telling me how happy she was for my birthday. Mid-conversation, I was looking at her. I said, yeah. Blah. I threw up all the liquid I had. Like my bucket was straight rice, and I think it was like brown liquor. Like it was just straight liquor, and it was just disgusting. It was a sad moment because I was so embarrassed because it was the first time Fran kind of went on a date with me. Not really, but for the sake of the story, she finally went on a date with the kid. She got up and said yuck and walked away. I did not see Fran again for the rest of the night, but I don't really remember because I was fucked up drunk. So after I threw up in the bucket like 3 times, Kadar came up. He said, damn, you threw up? 6 more tequila shots. So add that to the list of how many shots I had that night. I leave the bar, like ale house, fucked up drunk again, and I'm stumbling out. Weirdly enough, while like I said, I just got offline because this was like fall 2013. So the young bulls or the young dudes that were online for my chapter, like they knew that it was my birthday, and they knew my dean and my ADP were out and about with me. My dean and ADP is actually their dean and ADP too, because like we share the same dean team. So one of them, my man JR, but JR is my man in 100 grand. JR hits my lines like, yo man, happy birthday, I'm happy for you, woo woo woo, live it up. I said, yo JR, I'm about to go to this club tonight. Come through. He said, what, man? Can't come through, man, I'm online still. I said, man, fuck it, I'm not your dean, do whatever the fuck you want. Let's come out, ride out with the kid. This nigga said, bet. JR met me at this club, and he got me a drink. Unfortunately, I was so fucked up that I forgot to tell him that soon to be our dean, or like the dean team, was there. So he dipped out and didn't get caught, but his LB actually got caught. That's the story for a whole different time. So we make it to this club, we're drinking. I think they give me like 3 more rum and coke. No, who was it? G1 and G2 were there. G2 got me a rum and coke, and G1 got me like a shot of vodka. Again, keep up the tally of how many drinks I had at this point. It's ridiculous. So I'm drinking all this. This had to have been, and I'm buying myself like another vodka shot. So I'm fucking unbelievably drunk, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I get up, and somehow I leave the club. You know that for your 21st birthday, you're supposed to have designated friends to always look out for you to make sure that you're not doing anything crazy. My designated friends weren't there. Nick lost me. Justin lost me. Schilling from the compound. All of them lost me. My roommates from the compound were shitty that night. Them niggas lost me. Everyone that came out with me lost me. The reason why? I got kidnapped. I got kidnapped the night of my 21st. You're not listening to me. Let me say it again. I got little people napped on my goddamn 21st birthday. So after I left the club, I stumbled into like the parking lot, and like I was so drunk that I just laid on like one of the benches out there. One of the girls that I knew, her name was Candace. Candace came by and tried to see if I was okay, and like I threw up. Like as she was saying, JC, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm blah. I just threw up all over the like the bench, and she just said ew and walked away. I saw like there was like police patrolling the area, so I was like, damn, I don't want them to know it was me who threw up. So I got up and I walked over to the next bench right over and pretend like it was someone else who threw up. So I'm fucked up drunk, can't really see straight, and like I'm like completely discombobulated. I was getting ready to pass out, but as I'm like going in and out of consciousness, I see a car pull up, and it's like this white girl. She's like, oh, JC, it's your birthday today, right? I said, I don't know what I said. I really don't remember. This is what I was told. I said, yeah. She said, do you need help? I said, fuck yeah. So this girl got out of her car, grabbed me, took me in her vehicle, and then drove me around God knows where to find my place. I lived in the compound, so my apartment looked just like everybody else's apartment. So I said every apartment that we passed by was my spot. Until she's like, you know what? We don't know where you live. I'm going to take you home. So she took me from like the little North Lake area of the apartment complex, and she took me over to her house in like BFE, like in the middle of fucking nowhere. So I was so drunk I could not get up the stairs, and like I just could not make it. So she eventually like, you know, helps me, her and her roommate helped me up, and they bring me upstairs to like their place. I passed the fuck out in her room, and this is the part that kind of gets me a little bit worried. I went in there wearing one fit because I have pictures of what I wore going into my birthday. When I woke up the next morning, I had a 2012 swimming shirt, black yoga pants and had no socks on. No underwear. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that night. I woke up in a room next to some girl with some other clothes on that I didn't go to sleep in. I freaked out. I ran out of the apartment complex and I ran. I didn't know where I was going, but I just ran away because I was freaking the fuck out. I think I was barefooted too. So I left the apartment and I ran out the place and I started running around like the whole neighborhood. Didn't know where I was. My phone was dead and I was just completely confused. The story ends. Basically nothing else really happened after the weirdness. I don't know. I do know what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all afterwards what happened. I ended up going back to the girl's place. Defeated. I guess she like already like knew I was gone, I guess. I don't know. No, she didn't know I was gone. No. Went back there, just stayed in the living room waiting for like someone to wake up. And then they eventually take me home like around 5 o'clock, the 27th. I go back into the compound of my apartment. I open the door. I see all my roommates in the living room. They're eating my food and they're on Facebook and Twitter asking people if they've seen me. It was a great birthday. It was amazing. It was a fun, good time. So highlights, tips of the story. So going a little back. So the girl, I knew of her, but I didn't really know her. She apparently took care of me. And what happened was, as I was leaving from her vehicle to go into her place, I guess the police were like around the area. And she was like, oh no, the cops are here. You're going to get caught. I heard cops. I got up, ran up the stairs into her apartment and closed the door. How I got naked, supposedly I didn't know what to do, so she helped me take off my shoes, and from that point I took off all the rest of my clothing. I don't know why I woke up with her clothing on me. Just leave it like that. But yeah, that was that other part. And the creme de la creme, the whole goddamn story where I say fuck my roommates because them niggas don't give a fuck about me. I woke up. When I went to my apartment, my mom apparently called all my roommates to ask them if I was okay. They all said that, oh yeah, JC's sleeping. Except for the stories were all different about where I was sleeping at and how long I've been sleeping and what I was doing. So when I finally turned my phone on, I had 80 missed calls from my mom. These niggas were eating my food. They could not find me. I was lost, as far as they know. I was lost for, I want to say 19 hours I was lost, according to them. We went out at 11. They found me at 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. the next day. Them niggas knew I was lost. They didn't give a fuck. They ate my food. They drank my juice, drank my liquor, because they thought they'd never see me again. And that was my goddamn 21st birthday. That was a story. Something light, nothing crazy. I got some better stories. I just had to tell this one only because it was a crazy 21st birthday story, because the kid got little people naps, and I don't know what happened, but I'm almost certain that someone fondled the kid while I was unconscious. But that's, again, a story for a whole different time. Actually, I'm not going to talk about it. I got to go to therapy for that kind of shit. But that's it. That's the story time. Give it a thumbs up if you like the episode. If you didn't like the episode, tough titty, still give the goddamn episode a thumbs up. Thank you for watching the vlog. Thank you for watching the story time episode. And peace out, son.